Sunday, January 25th, and we get some amazing matchups in the NFL championship games. But in this video, we are going to be breaking down the LA Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. And in this video, you're getting the 4 best player props for that game, along with the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas. Now, before we get rocking and rolling and going over all the free plays we have in store for you for the Rams Seahawks games, just remember that the Patriots Broncos breakdown is in yesterday's video right there on the YouTube channel. And if you smash the like button on this video and it gets to 100 likes, one of you, if and when the sportsbook play of the day cashes, will get all of the profits from that play. I'm putting $100 of my own money on that play. So go on ahead and smash the like button and make sure you're commenting below. And if you're new here, if you haven't already, go on ahead and subscribe. I drop these plays every single day, handing out free plays for you to soak in, lock in, and absorb. So go on ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do for yourself and your wallet is going down below, visiting my buddy Stan, because he's got 6 different ways where you can lock in these plays for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to send you over to the Stan.store where you have 6 different ways to lock in these plays for free. Code FF8 on Sleeper, you get a free $20, $100 deposit match. Code APE on Chalkboard, you get a free $20, $100 deposit match. Code FF8 on Better, you get a free $10, $200 deposit match. Then you can always bet 5, get 50 on Prizepicks. Onyx Odds is probably the best overall promotion because you'll get a free $15 when you sign up with code FF8. And on top of that, when you deposit only $10, you'll get $200 in bonus bets. Pretty much you'll have $225 in your account, and all you put in of your own money is $10. So take advantage. If you use any of my codes on any of those apps, make sure to shoot me a text down at the number below so I can hook you up with your free 30 days of premium. That's right. If you use my code on those apps, you get a free 30 days, and that's per sign up. So you can get a free 6 months in total if you use every single app that's right there on the screen in front of you. And if you want more bonus plays, more free plays, cheat sheets every single day, a great Discord community, come join the team. It's the big, beautiful golden W there. It'll send you on over to the Winnable where I drop cheat sheets daily, bonus free plays, giveaways, all of that good stuff right on over there. So come be a member, join Team Ape, and start cashing out with us. Now, before we continue in the video, there's something I have to say so that YouTube does not take the channel away. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER. This video, it does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you. I do receive a commission made through signup, so it's a great way to support the channel. You get a free 30 days, and you get a free $20, and I get a free $20. It's a win-win all around. Now, let's get back to what we were doing. Let's talk about what we've done this week, and let's roll into the free picks for the Seahawks-Rams game. I'm super excited about this one. Let's break it down. We won't spend too much time on the recap today. These are from Friday's plays because I'm recording this Saturday midday. So none of the plays really on Saturday for premium have happened yet. UFC 324 has not happened yet. Plus, I know a lot of you probably don't even really give a shit about the recap, but it's my channel, and I'm going to talk about how much we win. And this is exactly what we did on Friday. We did go 2-1. We had a little heartbreaker of a loss, and but we had 2 amazing wins. Plus money on this one, turning 1,000 to 2,000. We had Jock Landell for 20 points, Bobby Portis for 10, perfectly crafted plus 100 play. Then we had another plus 111 play here, Dyson Daniels over 11.5 rebounds and assists, with Trey Murphy for over 15 points. And this was our loss. The Colorado Avalanche dropped 3 in a row at home to the Philadelphia Flyers, who are absolutely garbage. Did not see that one coming. Thought it was an absolute lock. Should have been an absolute lock, but it was our only loss on the day, and I think we'll be staying away from the Avalanche until they can get back on track to how they were before this big losing streak. But we've had an amazing, amazing week. We are up in profits all week long. We haven't had a bad day until last Sunday. The last weekend, we've talked about it, was not good. We are going to war this weekend. It is going to be an absolute battle with the books. And I dropped 10 slots for the 2026 year pass. for 80% off with code WAR, W-A-R. And we only have, I think, about 4 left the last time I checked. So congratulations to everybody who took action to get into the 2026 year pass. Get ready for an amazing year. There's still a couple slots left. And if you finance it, it is less than a cup of coffee a day. Yes, 4 left, and it's about $36 a month when you finance it. These are the cheat sheets that I drop every single day. You'll get all of this over on Winnable. So get on over there. And if you want just the weekend pass, use code UFC and you'll get 50% off. And you might have time still to get the weekend pass where you get the UFC plays for tonight on UFC 324, depending on when you watch this. I'm recording this at 1:45 Eastern Standard Time. By the time I drop, it'll probably be about 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Really, I just wanted to get this out just in case we lose power tomorrow because the storm's coming, boys. So everybody out there who's in the path of the storm, be safe, be prepared, and use caution. Now let's get into the plays that you guys came for. Seattle Seahawks, LA Rams should be a phenomenal matchup. And we got some props that I absolutely love. So let's break them down. Let's talk about them. Let's go over them. First, starting off on the Rams side of things, we're going to take Matthew Stafford here over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I don't mind his yards prop either. 254.5 seems super doable, especially when he's done it against the Seahawks both times this season. He had like 457 yards in their last matchup. But I just really think that he's going to have to pretty much shoulder the burden of this team. Yes, Kieran Williams is going to be there. He's probably going to get a touchdown as well, but Matthew Stafford's going to have to get it going. He did not have any passing touchdowns last week against the Chicago Bears, and I think that changes in this game. He had 3 in the last matchup versus Seattle, 2 on the matchup before that. 1.5 seems super low. Matthew Stafford, MVP season. He's going to have to show up in the NFC Championship. I think this game is going to be an absolute battle. So give me Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I just think this one's a little bit safer than the passing yards, but I do really, truly like both of those. So we're going with this option here. Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think he's going to have a day. I think he's going to find his receivers in the end zone. Devontae Adams hasn't had a catch in the end zone in a while. And you always got Puka as well, sprinkled throughout all of their other receivers too. So Matthew Stafford, we love him to have a game. I think he's going to play very, very well. I think both of these teams are going to be battling it out. So we're taking Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Right there on that side of the ball for this one with Puka Nacua over 89.5 receiving yards. Now, he only got 56 last week against the Chicago Bears. Wasn't super utilized. He's only 33% head-to-head as well against the Seahawks. If you wanted to knock this one down, make it a little safer, go on ahead. But I do like him for the 90 in this game. He's averaging 110 over this 10-game stretch. Now, back in November, he only got 75 yards against Seattle only. I mean, it is only 75 when you're talking about Puka Nacua. He is that good. But he only got 75 against them in the first matchup. Then when they were visiting up in Seattle, he did break out for 225 yards. That game was an absolute shootout, a 38-37 victory for the Seahawks. They actually kept up with them. So I do like a bit of a repeat of that game in December. I do think it's going to be a little lower scoring than that 38-37, but I do think that Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua in the championship round are going to have to do everything that they can do to beat the Seattle Seahawks defense. And if there's any team in the NFL that can beat this defense, it is the LA Rams. This is literally the worst matchup for the Seahawks. Now, I do think they probably win this game. I don't know. I think it's going to be tight, though. I keep going back and forth on who's going to actually win the game. But I do think that the Seahawks fans and team was a little upset when the Chicago Bears didn't get it done in overtime and beat the Rams, because I think they would have walked through the Bears. But the Rams is their division rival. It's going to be a tough game. Puka knows the defense. They know Puka, and I just don't think that they're going to be able to stop him. He is one of the best wide receivers in the league. So we're taking him here over 89.5 receiving yards. And next, we're going to the Seattle Seahawks side of things here, and we're taking Kenneth Walker III over 20.5 receiving yards. Now, if you pair up his rushing and receiving, it's like 107.5. Not too bad. He could definitely do it. He is an aging veteran, but he has done that in both games this season against the LA Rams. But what I really want to target here, and what I think is the best play for Kenneth Walker, is 20.5 receiving yards. We all know Zach Charbonnet tore his ACL last week in the divisional round versus the 49ers, and now Kenneth Walker is the lone running back, RB1 of the Seattle Seahawks. Typically, they go back and forth on who's going to have a good day. Now it has to be on Kenneth Walker. He is the only back there. And I do think that the Rams defense, they are better at stopping the run than they are at stopping the pass. And another thing that I really, really love as far as this prop goes is if you look at this chart, he's only averaging 23.1, which is just really a couple big games. And both of those big games have come from the LA Rams. And now he won't have Zach Charbonnet stealing, passing down receptions to the running back position because Zach Charbonnet is not there. So Kenneth Walker is going to take the whole load. And even when Zach Charbonnet was healthy, he still had 44 and 64 against this Rams team. I think they're going to have to utilize him. They're going to have to get Sam Darnold going because if there's one flaw in this game on either side of the ball, it is Sam Darnold. He just has some question marks. He is not the better quarterback in this game whatsoever. And if anything, he could hold back the Seattle Seahawks team. He's really the only question mark on this whole entire team is Sam Darnold. Who are you going to get? But I do think that the coach is super smart. He's going to do some easy plays to get him going, build his confidence throughout the game. He's had good games against the Rams already this season, so it's not like it's too far-fetched that Sam Darnold will have a good game. I'm just saying that to build his confidence, to get him going for nice checkdowns, Kenneth Walker's his guy, 20.5 receiving yards. He's already done it both times against the Rams this year. This might be my favorite play in the entire game. Kenneth Walker over 20.5 receiving yards. And last but not least here, we get the tight end on the Seattle Seahawks, A.J. Barner. He was not targeted last week at all, but this is a great matchup for him. He had 10 catches and 4 catches in the 2 meetings with the Rams, drawing a total of 17 targets. The Rams, they've given up 23 receptions to opposing tight ends over their last 3 games. And the rookie on the Seattle, Elijah Arroyo, the rookie tight end, he should be activated from IR in this game, which could kind of draw a bit away from AJ here, but I still think Barner's going to have the bigger game. I think he's going to get at least 3 to 4 receptions in this matchup. If you wanted to play his 2.5 reception line, go on ahead. That would be absolutely beautiful as well. But I really like him for this 29.5, especially at the odds here. If you wanted to lock this in on a sports book straight up, wouldn't be mad at you. Minus 101 is absolutely beautiful. He got 70 in that first matchup against the Rams back in November, 49 yards in December on the 18th there against the Rams. He has great success against the Rams. A lot of tight ends do. Don't let this fool you over here. Receiving yards allowed, 20th in the league. There's actually 7th against tight ends, but I really don't know how because Coastal Loveland had 56 yards, Cole Kmet 31, Elijah Higgins 28, Trey McBride 65. I think A.J. Barner is going to be a little bit of an X factor in this game. Don't be surprised if he gets 3 to 5 receptions and breaks out for almost 50 yards in this matchup. I love him in this spot. Again, one of my favorite ones on the day. Really, all 4 of these I absolutely love, but the Kenneth Walker and the A.J. Barner one, I absolutely love these two. Maybe my 2 favorite plays on the entire game. We love A.J. Barner. Nobody's talking about him, but I think he's going to have a big game, a big role in this matchup. So we're taking him for over 29.5 receiving yards. Now, where can you lock these in? I showed you a plenty of apps where you can get free money to lock these in for free and those deposit matches as well. But I highly recommend Sleeper for this one. You'll be able to lock them in. If you wanted to play a little bit safer, you can adjust the lines as well. And when you use code FFAPE, you get that free 20, the $100 deposit match, the free 30 days of premium. And on top of all of that, you'll get a free square to add. It'll be something like Drake May to have 1 passing yard. So you can make this 4-man, a 5-man, and increase your payouts. Should be about a 6 to 7x play, if not a little bit more over there on Sleeper. So sign up for Sleeper, use code FFAPE, send me the proof, and I'll hook you up with that free 30 days of premium. Now let's get over to the sports books. I want to break down this game a little bit more for you guys and give you my best bet on the day, which is just going to be a straight up play. We're not going to change anything at all. I got to save all those good ones for premium, but I absolutely love this play still, and I wanted to give you guys some insight about it. And here it is. We're taking Rams plus 2.5, and you can lock this play in for absolutely free over on Onyx Odds because you get that $15. When you deposit 10, you get $200. That's $225, and you only had to come out of pocket $10. You can lock in this play, Rams plus 2.5. All of that, use code FFAPE and you get all of that promotion. But I'm putting $100 on this play. So the winner, when we get 200 or 100 likes on this video and someone that comments below, will get $84.75 if and when this play cashes. I I keep going back and forth, but I do like this play enough to give it out to you guys. I felt the Rams are the better team all season. They've slipped a little bit in the last few weeks, but I still believe they're going to put on their A game in this matchup. I think that the real spread should be about -1.5 point favorite. I think you could tease this up to +8.5. I don't think there's any way in that all that the Rams lose by more than a touchdown. I do think that the Rams have a huge potential of winning this game. I wouldn't be shocked at all if we get a Rams-Broncos Super Bowl. I know a lot of you guys are on the Seahawks and the Pats, but so is the public, and the sports books don't lose. Don't be shocked if we get a Rams-Broncos Super Bowl this year for Super Bowl 60. I just like the Rams here in this spot, +2.5. I think that the spread should be only 1.5, so we're getting an extra point here. They only lost by a point in their last matchup, and if you guys know anything, it's hard to beat a team in a division rivalry game back-to-back, and the Rams did lose their last matchup. So all of that, plus where the public money is, I have to back the Rams here. We're backing really Matthew Stafford over Sam Darnold. Yes, I know the Seattle Seahawks defense is elite. The defense is way better than the Rams defense, and defense does win championships, but that Rams offense is super elite. And if there's any team that can beat the Seahawks, it is their division rival, the LA Rams. Like I said earlier in the video, I really think that the Seattle Seahawks fans were rooting for Chicago in that game last week. And now that they get the Rams, I think they're going to be biting their nails a little bit in this game. So give us the Rams +2.5 here. Really a coin flip of a game, but I'm banking on the fact that the Rams keep it super, super close. I think it's going to be a 1-point game, not even a 1-score game, a 1-point game down there into the final minute. So thank you guys for all your time. Make sure you're sending me the proof so you can get in on the UFC if you still have time, or the NFL game. I'm going to drop this video super early. Thank you guys for all your time. We'll be hammering these out all week long. So come back, get more free plays. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you're in the path of the storm, remember, be safe, be prepared, and take precautions. Don't travel if you don't need to. Have a plan. I hope everybody's safe, and we'll see you in the next free play video.